Hey everybody, mentioned earlier that we were going to do the unboxing of our new blender, and it is the Ninja Auto IQ system. It has 3 different blender thingies, and it was 150 bucks at Walmart. And we're going to see how good it works, and we'll let you know how it goes. All right, here we go. See what all we got here. All right, you got your instruction manual. Us men don't need that.
That's funny.
Blades, oh, that's something. Okay. Yep. Wow. That's cool.
That probably goes in the big blender, I guess.
That's pretty cool. And here's the lid, I guess, for the small one. Okay. I don't want to play with that. All right. Here's the blender itself. It's big. It's plastic, which I kind of like, because it's just, it's just not near as heavy as the, and yes, I'm throwing it on the floor. And our cat is like, she's loving it. It's like Amazon time when the boxes come. And wow, look at that.
Dang.
That's a blender blade. Let me tell you, look at that mess. Wow, that's crazy. It's heavy too. It's well made. It's really heavy duty plastic. Cool. All right. And it has metric and standard.
Nice. Oh, yeah, that is nice.
All right. Then we have the little.
It's like a smoothie maker.
Yeah, kind of like a NutriBullet kind of thing. That's pretty cool. It's nice. Really thick plastic. You can really tell it's heavy duty. That's what I like about it. It's not thin junk,
Definitely going to be making some smoothies this spring.
Wow. Here's the top. Let's see what the top looks like. Kind of loose. That's pretty nifty. They've got a release button. And it's got a rubber seal. And it's also got a pour spout.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and it's got a rubber seal of its own. Nice. You have to align these right here to shut it, to lock it. See, like I said, men don't need instructions. This is like, what is this? Is this like a...
I don't know, it's kind of squat.
It's a large food processor?
Yeah.
Kind of what it looks like. Large food processor. Oh, look here. It's got this cool little pouring spout that you... I don't know. We have to look it up.
Let's look on the box. Precision processing
I was
for
right.
cookie dough.
I was right. That's pretty cool. And the same thing, you just hit the release button. Pull it up. Oh, yeah. See, it's got a nice rubber seal on it. That's the thing I like is it locks. And look at those blades, man. Oh my God.
Wow.
It's definitely ninja-ish. But yeah, the same thing. You kind of line it up. You have to line it up right, and then it locks down. That's really nice. It's really well built. And let's see now here's the meat potatoes of the operation. Oh yeah, it's heavy. It's heavy. Which men know that means it's got a large motor.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's got suction cups too.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That way it doesn't vibrate all the way across the counter.
That's funny.
I mean, it was 150 bucks, but you got to look at, all the stuff you can make with it and all the money you can save by not going out to eat. But yeah, it's very heavy duty. Wow.
Pretty good suction.
Oh, that's what I think that's what yeah. That's what
oh,
these
that
little
releases it. It's
yeah.
Little levers. Cool.
Yeah, got little levers on it. And when you push it down, it's, you know, I'm a big dude, and it's on there, and it's not coming up. So, but you see, just like that. That's pretty cool. Another thing I want to show you was it's got a nice little thingamajigger to wrap your cord around as well. You know, so
For
that, I mean,
easy storage.
that's nice, man. I mean, it has dude, it's got a lot of nice features. I mean, so far, just what I'm seeing, was it worth $150? Hell yeah, it was worth $150. Okay, so for the first part, we're going to use our processor. Just kind of sitting on there. I mean, it's really nice, man. Look at this, and that sucker locks. I mean, when I say it locks, this is really nice. Yeah, we'll use the processor first. You gotta understand, like we've made it before, but our other processor was just way too small because this wasn't good enough. That's part of the reason why we moved to this, because we do a lot of this stuff, and we'll get in next to how to cut it up. But we wanted to show you, you know, how it kind of locks in place, and once you get it down right like that again, see how they slap? Boom. And I mean, it is sealed. I mean, all the way. It's really, really well built. All right, be back in a second. And this is, if you're wondering, we were wondering, you know, what it was. My wife looked it up in the instructions, because
There's a whole manual.
oh, I didn't know. It's a dough hook.
Actually, a couple of them.
Okay.
But yes,
Yeah, but
I think it's for cookie dough.
Cookie dough. Yeah, but that's what that's for. I don't know if it's focusing or not,
Yeah,
but yep.
that's why it's plastic. It doesn't really need
It's
to
more to
chop.
like slap stuff. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay. We've already covered this, but we're using habaneros, scorpions, and these that we really don't know what they are. They kind of got mixed up, bred.
Cross-pollinated.
Yeah, cross-pollinated. But they're very hot and they're very good. So we're going to use them in our sauce. Of course, you want to pull the stems off. Oh, and wear gloves. Even with habaneros, wear gloves, people. Okay? Because even habaneros, 200, 300,000 Scoville, that oil will mess you up. I mean, it's you get it in your eyes or on your eyebrows and your skin, and it's strong. Scorpions,
Even worse.
way worse. These are, I think, pretty sure over 1 million Scoville units. So they're a lot hotter than a habanero, much hotter. Yep, just, it's a kind of a no duh thing,
Yep. Well, and of course, always wash your peppers beforehand
Yep.
too. Especially if you're not the one growing them.
Right.
Like if you buy them from the grocery
Right.
store, all of ours are
yeah.
100% organic,
Exactly.
and we don't put any pesticides on them.
Right.
But we still wash them because
Right.
you never know what could get on it. But
Yeah, ours we grew them ourselves, and like she said, we don't use any pesticides at all. We just are kind of anal about checking them every day, and that's a whole other thing. I'm not getting into that. But anyway, all right, baby, if you want to set the camera down here, basically you just want to take your knife and just right in half there. You can leave the seeds in it, but
it's going to make it extra spicy.
it's going to make it extra spicy. So, but the thing is, and I think it's the placenta of the plant, if I'm correct, but that can cause a little bit of bitterness, as they say. I haven't noticed it, but I'll leave that out. I'll leave a few seeds in it, because it does make it hotter. I don't know, there's got to be more oil, more capsaicin in the seeds, I guess. I mean, I'm not a plant expert, but yet. But same thing, just chop it in half. You can see the placenta is not near as pronounced in the
Did it
man, dude, these scorpions are no joke. Soon we'll do Carolina Reapers. We're going to grow Carolina Reapers this year. We got to get some official real seeds from them, and we'll
Be careful.
try that. Smell it.
Ooh.
Yeah, good stuff.
We're probably going to start coughing here in a minute.
Yeah. And these little peppers, you know, honestly, I don't even bother with those. I just chop them up a little bit.
Yeah.
And just to make it easier for the blender to chop them up. That's pretty much it for that. We'll be using the processor, and basically, you know the drill. Drop them in that. We'll fill it up, and we'll come back when we've got it filled up and ready to blend, and we'll see how well this thing works. So I'm going to show everybody our big bowl of habaneros, and this is not all of them. We grew like what, maybe at least twice that.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, at least twice that. Off 2 plants in a single pot. Again, I'm not going into that. We'll go into that in another video about our, you know, vegetable growing, garden growing stuff.
Yep.
So,
this is just the last harvest that we got.
Right.
We have no more. Our poor little plant is not looking very good right now.
It's doing okay. We had to get it out in the sun, but again, we live in Alabama, South Alabama. So give a little shout out to 7 Pot up there. I don't know how he's doing with his, but yeah, down here in South Alabama, we can, as long as you keep them indoors, you know, they grow pretty well. They stay green. They just, you know, there's days that you can take them out like, you know, December, and they can get plenty of sun. But okay, all right, we're fixing to get to this. Okay, this is something I want to show you guys. This is why on the habaneros, I kind of messed up. Maybe I can show you with one of these. But the scorpions, they don't have very much of a placenta at all, so you really don't have to worry about this. But just like a bell pepper, we're gonna core it. And that's another thing, you always wash your knives after because if you like tried to use this for something else, man, it would be so hot. Just even the oil off the blade will get other stuff hot. All right, you see how thick the placenta is. All right, you see how thick the placenta, you got to cut, let me go ahead and slice it in half. That's the placenta right there. All right, just like on a bell pepper, you see the placenta. And this is one of the largest habaneros I had, biggest, whatever you want to say. But you see how they both have a large placenta. Let me raise this up to the camera so you can get a. That's why you have to core that out on a habanero versus the scorpions really aren't that bad. So yeah. Anyway, when you show this right here, seeds just went shooting over. You want to cut
all that out of there.
Cut your placenta out. You don't want that in there. It gives it a, just to say, just it's not terrible, but you just it's not a pleasant flavor. It kind of bears it, whatever. So you want to cut that out. You want nothing but the sweet of the pepper in your sauce. Just let me get situated. Oh, really? It's part of it.
Well, that's going in the video.
Yep. All right, you can start if you want.
I already started it.
Recording? Well, you're going to have to delete it because we can't put that on.
It's fine. I think it's funny. Just pour.
Okay.
However much
just,
you think.
Just a little bit. Just to get it, you know, give a little bit of liquidity. Okay.
You ready to turn it on and start it for the first time?
Yep. Or, oh.
Nice and fancy.
Yeah. All right.
Are you ready to turn it on for the first time?
Yes, we're gonna see how this bad boy works. Let's see. We have to go on pulse. Try to let's see.
Oh, you let it sit for too long. There you go. Think it.
I don't know if you hold it.
You hold it.
I tried that.
It's got too much in it.
Let's do low. No, do medium. Let's see what medium does.
Okay.
I think we can stop it there and add some more water. Let's get a little thick. Let's see.
It'd help if you had that water and measuring.
No, you just gotta add a little bit at a time. You just have to do it by, just like you have to do it by, you know, by eye. It's getting strong. Okay, we're adding the red bell pepper. Since once you cut it down, you know,
You've got a lot more room to add stuff.
The volume will, you know, it'll reduce the volume inside of it. So then you can add, you know, all of your bell pepper. We use 2, but this is a very large batch. So I mean, if you go buy it from the store, a lot of times it's $4 to $5 a pound. We didn't measure weight-wise what we had. It's like my grandmother. She used to, when I make biscuits, I don't always measure everything. When I make pancakes, it's just one of those old Southern, once you do it all the time, it's like anything else, you just kind of know. So
you just eyeball it.
Right. All right, we're fixing to blend that up. And so far, this blender,
it seems pretty awesome.
Freaking awesome, yeah. All right, let's go. Let's start with medium.
This thing's a beast. Alright, let's go to high. Let's just try it.
And you see it's not moving anywhere. It's stable. Okay, as you can see, it's looking, ooh, look how good that looks. And God, oh my God, this thing is a beast. It's a beast. The Ninja is a beast. All right, but for right now, we got to add a little more to it, okay? This is this was given to us by my wonderful mother-in-law, Debbie. It is an authentic Japanese salt container. This is how they used to do it. But we need, for this size of a batch, you need a full tablespoon of salt. And this is to create your brine, okay? Let's keep adding to it until we get a full tablespoon. Add a tablespoon of salt. And then we need 2 tablespoons of sugar. One. Get rid of the chunks. I'm kind of OCD about that. Okay, and 2. All right. Okay. One thing I forgot to mention was, look, if you want a smoky flavor to it, you can grab these La Costina Chipotles.
Costina.
Man, they smell so good. Anyway, but for a batch this size, put you about 1 tablespoon. In there. And that will give it a really good smoky flavor. And something I forgot to do is, like, your containers that you're going to ferment your sauce in, boil them, however you want to disinfect them. You want them disinfected, okay? You don't want bacteria, all this other bacteria being, you know, like I said before, with your bowls or what have you. You don't want that being, because it'll ruin, if you get it, it's a little overkill. But you would rather do that and then do all this work and then have all your hard work ruined by a bad batch, because
or even get sick from it if it's the wrong stuff in there.
Exactly. So
just use some simple saran wrap,
Yep.
but make sure, because of the fermentation process, it actually releases you know, oxygen and stuff into the air. So you need to make sure that there's a little bit of
You need some
leeway.
space.
Yeah, for it to break down.
Yep.
The
your
chemicals.
gases are going to expand. So you want to kind of leave this little bit of space. First, get your sides dealt with, and then kind of pinch it like this. You see how I'm kind of pinching it together and then folding it just like that. That will give room for expansion of your gases. I mean, you can, if you want to, if you're not comfortable with this, hey, go online. There's tons of airlock. You know, they've got the kits where you've already got basically, it's like an O-ring that fits down. It's like if you drill a hole inside of you can even use, they've got them in the complete kits, but you can even get them where you get the regular mason jar lids, you drill a hole in it, and it's basically just a little O-ring grommet. Grommet is the word. No, but this right here, this will work fine. Just get you some little plastic wrap, wrap it up, and put it in a dark cabinet. And you want to check it every day and stir it every day for 5 to 7 days. Now, most people are like, oh, well, it needs to be 5 days. Well, I like to let mine ferment as long as possible. You got to watch to see when it stops bubbling. You will see little bubbles. When you see those bubbles slowing down majorly, almost to a stop, then pull it out. We're going to go into an entire different thing of how to add your vinegar and your extra spices or whatever you want to do. Then you do that. But you want to let it ferment as long as possible, because the longer you let it ferment, the better flavors you're going to get out of the mixture.